The reason we're putting together this video is because myself and 6 of my mates went to Vietnam. So we wanted to give you a bit of a rundown, a bit of a sum up of our trip. Basically, the idea behind the whole thing was go over to Vietnam and do sort of a Top Gear style road trip through the country. And we went over with a very, very vague plan to basically fly into Saigon, have a good time there for a couple of days, hire motorbikes, and just go as far as the road will take us.
First impression of Vietnam. So we hopped off the plane, we walked out of the airport, and it was punched to the face of humidity.
So boys, welcome to Vietnam.
And then amongst the chaos of Vietnamese traffic.
I'm definitely in this kind of traffic, are you kidding?
Walking across the road was always a bit of an experience. At first we were always like a little hesitant, kind of, you know, you stand at the side of the road and wait for a gap. That's not how it works.
What gap?
You have to pick your spot and just go. Like it is.
Yeah, it's just like
insanity.
Pick your spot and just follow it, and everyone
Just goes around you.
It's a little intimidating at first, but we got
Very
the hang of it.
intimidating at first.
We needed to get out of here, so we needed our mode of transport, so we needed to get some scooters. Looking for a hotel, we found the big sign that said Nha Nhi, which is hotel in Vietnamese, and there was holes in the roofs, broken windows. Jared was shitting bricks about malaria. Holy, oh my god. It was probably the biggest vagine.
Well, I wasn't asleep because I was too worried about malaria. Because my doctor didn't tell me to get malaria tablets, and so being me, I freaked out and overthought everything. And I remember lying in bed with the sheets over top me, putting Rid on every 2 hours during the night because there was a hole in my roof. The window was open.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to drink the water, didn't want to drink the ice, scared of malaria, scared of dying. I thought this is the stupidest thing I've ever done in my whole entire life. And I wish I was...
Exploring the performance envelope on 110 cc's of fury. That was awesome. It was good fun. On the way to Coochie Tunnels, we decided to line up in a small little group.
From the car scene, we were all, pretty much petrol heads. It was inevitable.
Me and Morris went for like a little cruise up this side street. It was just kids everywhere, and the weird thing was we found like the kids were the only ones that could actually speak English.
Yeah, it's sick. The Coochie Tunnels is definitely one of the best experiences of Vietnam, I'd say.
The guide walked us around and told us all about it and all of that, and I guess that was supposed to prepare us for actually getting into the tunnels. But I don't think anything could have prepared us for getting into the tunnels.
Definitely on the stuffy side as well. Like, we were underground for 2 to 5 minutes at a time, so not very long, and you'd come out looking like a mess.
You're crawling through 40 metres of tunnel with bats and toads and
just everything.
spiders and creatures and
mosquitoes,
fire-breathing dragons.
Yeah.
Fall in and then just rotate back in.
Yeah.
Yep.
And step on and continue, have a story to get there.
We got to go next door to the firing range. You had AK-47s, M60s, you had handguns. They said, would you like earmuffs? Earmuffs, the guns aren't even that loud.
I cannot watch a movie when someone shoots a gun so close to their head and being like, how are you still like hearing what's going on? One section of the main highway, which we really tried to avoid because it was, you know, trucks, buses, cabs going way too quickly.
Vans, motorbikes,
yeah,
animals.
And you're inside in this little
Ditch or you're dead. It's
That's pretty hectic
it's
sometimes.
awesome. Some of the roads that you'd be on were fantastic.
Nick Minute driving on the moon.
Yeah.
So many craters.
Potholes bigger than the Grand Canyon.
What we didn't know at the time was through a town, the speed limit of 40 k's applied. Outside the towns, it was 60 to unrestricted. Sharpie was ahead, took the lead.
A policeman steps out on the side of the road, whistles me over, and I go.
It was only Sharpie, thankfully. So we
Minute
just,
Sharpie's getting dumped by a local popo.
as soon as we realised what happened, we just laughed so hard.
And
pulled up, and legged it, got out of there. Pulled up, laughed at his misfortune, came back, he told us a story of how it cost him a whole $12.50 for speeding like 65 in a 40 zone or something.
Little did we know that
Every single one of us got pulled over and fined, except for Sharpie.
we all got pulled over except for Sharpie and fined.
Being the pussy that I was at the time, I was just like, have 400,000. Take the money, and here's a tip. Can you show me how much I was doing over? And he's looking through the camera, and he goes, oh no, not you. And I was like, I didn't get caught. So I walked up to the police officer and go, oh, I didn't get caught speeding. Can I have my money back? He goes, no. I'm like, whatever. Don't care. Just get back on my bike and let's go.
Sharpie's bike was.
What was it? Was it broken down again?
I think that's the term you can use to describe it.
We were there for 20-30 minutes. The guy working pulled my whole bike apart, and it ended up costing me about $4 parts, labour.
So we found a skid pan in the middle of the road just before Delat.
Me and Jared did like a
Jordan.
tandem skid. It was sick.
It's ridiculous. And these
People walking past go like, what are these idiots doing on these bikes?
Since we got the bikes, we were just waiting for like this as open as road as possible.
And we raced just as fast as the scooters would go.
And I just heard this bang. Well, I didn't know what was going on. Black stall, kind of spluttered to the side of the road. Looked up, you know, everyone just kind of disappeared out of sight.
Too much highway racing?
Latest drive shaft. Pretty much what always happens. Thinking about that, like, probably not the smartest thing to do, sitting on, maxing it out for like 15 minutes.
wouldn't.
Yeah, true.
My hand was so sore.
You know you could just shift your grip on the
Yeah.
throttle, so you're not like
he had to do that. Yeah. I moved it, so I was there.
Then it gets tired just holding it. Yeah. It was fun, even though you were all like, no, and I was like, oh yeah, later.
Yeah.
Result of highway racing, 15 minutes full throttle, buzz, no more drive.
No gonna.
he's gonna get it in. He doesn't have it.
Okay.
Let's just confirm that. You don't have this part?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
We're going up to Delat now.
Yeah.
We go to Delat, we get one of these and bring it back tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Something always brings me back to you. It never takes too long.
We found a hotel to stay in.
$10 a night.
We were staying on the very bottom floor. For some reason, there was a welcome mat.
Fucking amazing.
Oh, hey guys.
Welcome to my rig tunnel.
What's up?
Would you like to get
Pull that shit back up. Yeah, please. And you guys thought this was gonna be. He pulled the bike apart, we left it at his place. We came the next morning and rudely woke him up so he could fix it. He took it for a test ride, worked out it was all good. And then we asked him, you know, how much? 50 cents. That's what he asked for. I don't know, there's no other way to put it, so I just gave him the remaining change in my wallet because we needed to get out of there.
We went to the markets in Delat and it was just this
Excuse me, you buy.
two-story
You buy.
building and
You
they
buy
just
my
had
stuff.
shit everywhere trying to
you
sell
buy.
lollies.
But this guy walks up to a Honda CB 400.
Fuck yeah.
basically just hammering it down the side of the mountain as fast as we possibly could.
You'd never ridden a motorbike in your life, holding on with one hand, like full throttle, and a GoPro in the other hand.
At those speeds, I can't believe it didn't end off down in the valley somewhere. It was some pretty mad skills riding.
So Jordan and I were caning it along and we were a bit ahead of the others. Suddenly, it was just us two and I was sort of looking in my rearview mirror.
No one's following us, and we kind of look behind, and you can see like down the valley across the bridge.
Hey! You alright? Yeah, just a little scratch. What's it bad? Dude, I was like, man, we were flying through there. Come around the corner and you're going to be like, yeah, I came up. He was right in front of us. I was banking there, and I'm like, fuck, he's going wide as fuck. Holy shit. It's not his, it's somebody else. It's somebody else. Nice. It's not that bad. I thought you'd be dead. Yeah. I thought it'd be down there somewhere. In that river, like my boat. I didn't think you were going to die. Tuning in from lovely Vietnam. We are currently standing on a valley in the mountains, cliff on a mountain near Dalat, between Dalat and Nha Trang, and we're riding around with the Downshift group, Downshift Australia, Matthias. Hey guys, I'm Matthias from Downshift. Why are we here? Well, we're here for a holiday, and I have to say, I think this is probably one of the best holidays that I've been on with the boys. There's 7 of us, and we're just riding through the countryside, Top Gear style. We've been having some awesome feeds, some awesome times with the locals. Not much to complain about, really. And some epic views. Epic views. Definitely check it out. Awesome. Let's get riding. Let's get on the road.
We ended up on one of the best roads that I've ever ridden a motorbike on.
Michael J. Fox drew the map, so we took that route.
Looks like someone just dropped a piece of spaghetti onto a map.
Jordan key banging 110cc bike. Holy fuck, that's loud! Holy fuck!
So for those who don't know what key banging is, on a carby motor, you turn your ignition off, accelerates to manually pump some fuel in there, ignition back on, and ignites that excess fuel and just...
That was sick. It's hot down here.
Dude, how quickly did it get hot? It's like, in about 5 kilometers it went up 10 degrees.
Yeah. Oh, best mountain run ever.
Highway racing. Basically, highway racing took place everywhere. As soon as we found a dead straight road, it would be just the 7 of us lining up next to one another, counting down or doing beating, 1, 2, 3, and then it would just be... quickest thing in Vietnam.
Well, they've only just been installed in Brisbane as well. The countdown traffic lights in the city.
What?
Yeah, oh no, it's only for pedestrians.
Oh.
When the light's red, you get a countdown in red letters that goes from however many seconds it is
When the
to
light
when the
goes
green
green.
light's going. So it's, you know, what are you going to do when you've got a countdown to a green light?
Runs we headed into the Trang. It's basically Gold Coast in Vietnam with less stabbings.
Where do we even start with a night out?
Fantastic drinks called jam jars.
Oh my god.
3, 2, 1.
Well, it's close.
Hit the table with the drink when you're done. Hit the table with the drink. 34 seconds.
Solid. The winner.
Whoa!
Who's just in there?
How you gonna get out, genius? Oh shit! Oh fuck!
We're all blind, but Sharpie was the most blind.
Oh, this is fucking awesome!
My name is Sharpie. I'm gonna get so fucked up tonight.
Tonight, I'm gonna get so fucked up
Like the shit.
and fall over into the water.
Fall over in the water.
Into the water.
It's gonna get fucked up.
Oh, get the fuck up. How you feeling, bro?
Awesome.
Fuck yeah, number one.
Go for a swim.
Give me a thumbs up, bro.
I was already asleep. I remember him coming into the room and, mate, let's go to bed. You know, I'm sleepy or whatever. And the next morning, Jordan busts into the room and said, mate, you gotta come and see this. And immediately I could tell by his tone of voice that this is something I did not want to miss out on. So I'm straight out of bed, flying down the stairs. Jordan's like holding onto the wall, peeking around the corner, giggling to himself. And so I come around the corner and I'm like, what? Alex is lying on the couch in the hotel lobby with people everywhere. It's about 10 a.m. He was wearing nothing but boxers. Typical white boy.
Oh, it was so good.
We rode out onto the rock wall, chocked the front wheel,
Lined up.
lined them up. Just 3, 2, 1.
Unleashed.
The next day we spent it on the beach in the Trang. We had a lady come over and cook us 3 lobsters, 2 crabs in front of us.
Yeah.
You know, Vietnam was a fantastic country. It was the end of our trip. Alright guys,
Thanks,
have a good one. Thanks for a sick trip. We'll see you later.
So after Jared and Sharpie,
After we said our goodbyes.
yeah, said our goodbyes, they took off on the train.
Vietnam water park. No rules. Do what you want. Drink while you're there.
Don't die.
Fantastic decision.
Fantastic decision. So it was gondola over to the Vin Pearl land and then straight into one of the biggest slides I've ever been on. I squealed like a bitch.
Holy shit, 60 k's an hour. Here we go. Holy shit.
to be this high, and you have to like sit close. You have to make this space to go down for safety.
10 seconds between riders.
It's just
one after the other.
Straight in.
My nipples, man, my nipples.
High five.
Yeah, like, oh, we need to do it in front of you.
Yeah, we're doing it like this. Yeah. Lovely, lovely.
Yeah.
Jordan thought it would be a fantastic idea to swap motorbikes for a little while, so I was like, oh, no problem, rental bikes, what's the worst that can happen? Here you go, here's the keys, Jordan. First thing he does...
A limited launch, kinda, I was like, yeah, a limited launch.
Not the best decision.
Oh! They'd be like, oh no, wait, keep filming, one more time.
Again.
What's a man to do?
Should you go in front of me? Should we shake it?
Like literally it was a town of like 1,000 people, and we were hitting sort of like a bottle of $4 Hanoi vodka every night or every second night.
What's that? What is it? Can.
So we're in this town and it's probably like 11 o'clock. What do? We're not sleepy yet, let's go out and find some pork rolls or some iced coffee or I don't know, do something. And the place is dead, like it's completely deserted, just the occasional bus or truck smashing past us on the highway. Suddenly,
there was probably like 10 kids and a soccer ball. And we rocked up, started juggling for a bit, ended up playing soccer with them for about an hour to two.
Vietnam versus Australia.
Barefoot on
Couldn't feel
highway.
our feet because the road was so wrecked.
Just a simple game of soccer was just one of the coolest things I've ever done.
How awesome that experience was.
Alright, here we are on Ho Chi Minh Highway through the mountains, heading up north to Hoi An in this beautiful, beautiful place, as you can see in the background. A bit cloudy and wet, but we're keen for a mountain run.
We're keen, even though we look like idiots with our plastic bags / ponchos.
And Jordan's poncho tucked into his underpants.
Yeah.
That's alright. Well, I took it off.
Mine is also tucked into my underpants.
Just got paid, stack it up, be on my way. Lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. It's a lovely day. Just got paid, stack it up, be on my way. Lovely day, lovely day, lovely day.
A hustler's definition is a hustler for scratch. You serve a motherfucker, you serve him for that.
So glad it's dry. I don't say no Jimmy my way.
In the bottle till I hit the lotto. With dreams I own and the record label flipping words. My nigga flipping buildings better than he was flipping birds. I got the mentality and the motive. I'm on the mission for the money. You can get it too. It's all about your ambition. Play your position, provide the plans and follow procedures. And a 600 gun it with a pocket full of hundreds and visas. Love when I get that dust, hit him up, recop then I get back up. Love when I get that gig, get a crib, get a car when the grip stack up.
Oh, they're rusty. They're dog in the ocean or something. They are rusty. They're hideously rusty. What is that? Oh, shit. Is it still dry?
Yep. We're good.
Up you go.
The best paintball arena that you could possibly have. It was obviously a failed hotel, and you know this kind of thing wasn't uncommon. There were these kind of half-finished buildings all up and down the coastline in that particular area, but that one was definitely the one we had to pull over and take a look at.
So here we are, our last mountain run, and it's going to be an epic one. Check it out.
Our trip was obviously quite Top Gear inspired, so we had to check out that road that I think Jeremy Clarkson coined as the deserted ribbon of perfection, which was the Highland Pass. It was every bit as good as it is in the film. You know, just definitely. The views, the road. It was barely anyone on it. It was quite amazing.
Unfortunately, my brother who flew in from Hungary ended up on the gravel, much like Morris. He took a hairpin corner slightly too fast.
Holy fuck! Yeah, wipe yourself off. Yours antibacterial.
More. Wipe it more.
Just blood.
Yeah, we'll wipe it off.
On my
next 18 hours. As you can see, I'm quite comfortable.
It's a little short. We got like 185 centimeters.
185 Vietnamese centimeters.
Minus. Yeah.
Alex, how you going up there?
Not too bad, eh? It's pretty comfy.
Enough room?
Hey?
Enough room?
Ask me again in an hour.
Okay. Awesome.
Oh yeah. It's going so
And my light.
This bus driver honks every 5 seconds. At most. So it's got to compete a good night's sleep. To put us to sleep. A little bit of funky.
Fucking straight away.
Stings in nostrils.
It's 7:51. We survived the night on this thing they call a sleeper bus. Nearly there.
It wasn't actually that bad.
So we should be in Saigon within the hour, hopefully.
If you're thinking about taking a holiday in Vietnam, on the bikes is definitely the best way to get around. You've got so much freedom. You're not, caught up on a tour. You don't have to be anywhere at any point in
Do
time.
whatever you want.
Do whatever you want.
It was great. There was no plans. There was no structure. We just did what we wanted. What we felt was awesome.
7 mates
We
and
picked
scooters.
the squiggliest roads we could.
Yes, it's risky. It's worth it. This is one risk that it's worth to take.
It's an adventure that you should definitely put on your agenda.
Agreed.
Don't even plan it.
Don't
Just
plan
be like,
anything.
we're gonna start from here.
And finish here and figure it out as you go.
Just map it together.
So this is the end of the trip. We are in Malaysia, about to board the plane to go back home.
Game over.
A little bit depressing, but we've had a good 2.5 weeks.
Been fun. Scootering around.
Money well spent.
Let's go. Extremely well spent.